Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to apply false lashes like it's nothing. So simple. It just takes time and it takes practice, but I promise you will master it. It's so easy. So first, for lashes, that is the very last thing that I do when I'm doing my makeup. So I literally have everything else finished and I do my lashes very last. First, you gotta buy lashes. You can get lashes at the drugstore, you can get lashes at Sephora, Ulta, online. There's lots of different places you can get lashes depending on how much you want to spend. You can get lashes at the drugstore for $2. Online, that range all the way up to like $30 or $40 for a pair. Most of the time I use lashes from the drugstore. If I have a special event or just an occasion that I want different special lashes, I will order some online from House of Lashes, which I will link them down below. Most of their lashes are like $20-ish, which it's a lot, but at the same time they're really, really good lashes. And keep in mind, I reuse my lashes. You can reuse them depending on how well you take care of them and how much mascara and product you put on them. You can reuse your false lashes for, I don't know, 5 to 10 times. So $20, but if you're getting at least 5 uses out of it, that's like $4 a time. So to me, that's not bad at all. Today, I'm just gonna use some that I got these at actually I think I got these at Target. They are the Ardell Wispies and they are in the number 600. I already wore these lashes, so these are gonna be like the 3rd time that I've used them. But I will put a link down below about where you can buy them from Walmart, Target, Ulta, wherever. Whatever's easiest for you to get to. But Ardell is a really good drugstore brand. Some of my favorites from Walmart, it's from the Salon Perfect brand. I love the 615 lashes, which look a lot like the ones I'm about to apply. They have the Demi Wispies are the all over, I feel like, good for beginners to use. They're natural. They just give you like a little something different. So if you've never wore false lashes before, I would go to Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Target, and get the Demi Wispies. And those are going to be the most natural ones for you just to try and play around with and see if wearing lashes are for you. And lashes are not for everyone. I'm not saying that you have to wear lashes for your makeup to look good. I'm not saying that if you don't wear lashes, there's something wrong with you, or if you do wear lashes, there's something wrong. No, it's totally personal preference. Me, if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I have to wear false lashes. It's just what I'm used to now, so if I don't wear lashes, I don't like my makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna show you kind of how to put them on. First, you're gonna take them out of the package and you're gonna put them on your eye and see if they fit, because sometimes, depending on the certain style or how just the size of your eye and that kind of thing, they need to be trimmed. You're gonna take one of the lashes and you're just gonna sit it just right on top of your eye and see if it's the right size, if it needs to be trimmed. So you're literally just gonna look in the mirror, sit it on top, and see if it's too big. If it's too big for your eye, it's gonna come out way farther than like where the end of your eyeball is. If it's too long this way, it's gonna poke you in the inner corner of your eye, which is really annoying. So mine fit perfect. The only time I ever have to trim mine, I rarely do. If I order them from House of Lashes, I sometimes have to, but it's totally just going to be depending on your eye shape. So if you do need to trim them, you will always trim them from the outer corner. And this is just because most of the time with lashes, the inner corner is kind of tapered in. And then as you get to the outer corner, it gets bigger. If you cut it from the inside, it's gonna take away that taper into the front, and it's not gonna look good. So always cut it from the outside part of the lash. So if you needed to cut them, I'll show you. You would just take your lash, take some scissors, and you would just cut a little bit on the very end. Then you'd go back and just pretend like you're putting them on and see how that size is. So when I'm applying them, I don't like to go any farther than just a little bit past where like the colored part of my eyeball is. So if you're confused about, oh, how do I know if they're too long? How do I know if they need to be cut? You'll put the beginning part of the lash kind of literally just a little bit past the colored part of your eyeball when you're looking straight. If you start it there, and if the end of the lash goes way too far, goes farther than just the end of like your top lid, then it's too long and it needs to be cut. Okay, so after you cut them, We are going to put some glue on our lashes just to let them sit. So my favorite glue is the House of Lashes glue. I like this in the dark color. Once again, that is something that actually you can get that at Sephora now. If not, you can order it from the House of Lashes website. It's latex free, so if you do have a latex allergy, it's great, and it just stays the best for me in my opinion. I think it's $10. You can totally get some glue from Walmart. I used to use the Duo glue, which you can get from Walmart or Sally's. It's like $4 or $5, I think. They have a dark glue and a light glue. I prefer the dark glue. The white glue goes on white, but it dries clear. So a lot of people prefer that. It's totally personal preference. I just prefer the dark one. Usually I have a dark shade close to my eyelid or close to my lash line. So the dark glue just helps it blend better. That's just my preference. For a beginner, I would probably say to try the white glue that dries clear, just so that way if you mess up or if you need to take them off and try again, you're not gonna have any dark lines running on your eyelid. So you're gonna take your lash. I'm gonna show you how I do it with the House of Lashes glue. This is one with a brush. I know Duo has one that has a brush too, and I would definitely recommend using the one that has like a brush on. The other one, it's really easy to put too much product on, and then it's goopy and it doesn't stick and it just doesn't look good. So I'm gonna take my lash and I'm just gonna take the brush and apply some on the top. Now, when I say apply some, you need to apply quite a bit, but not to the point where it's like dripping off. And make sure you get that front end and make sure you get that very last end, and that's gonna help it stick to the front of your eye and then the very end of your lash line. So I set this on my leg. You can set it on your desk, whatever you're kind of doing your makeup with, and that's gonna have to dry and get kind of tacky for a minute. And I'm gonna go and do the same thing to the other lash. Making sure that you're applying it to the both ends. If your lashes are gonna come off, that's where it's gonna come off first. So if you make sure you get those ends saturated, then they're not gonna come off as good. You need to let that sit and get tacky. So while that's sitting, I'm gonna curl my lashes. You always need to curl your lashes before you put your lashes on. It's gonna help them blend with your real lashes better. If they're curled, your lashes will go up and into the falsie. So just curl your lashes. This lash curler I think I got from Walmart. I think it's e.l.f. It was like $1 or $2 or something. And then put a little bit of mascara. It can be any mascara. Okay, so after you've got your mascara on, most of the time those lashes are pretty tacky. I like to apply my lashes using tweezers. Now they actually make like lash applier, like applicators. You can get them at Sally's, I think, Ulta, Sephora. I just use tweezers. But you gotta be more careful with tweezers because you can poke yourself in the eye. So you gotta be careful with that. I grab my lashes right in the middle and I just try to look straight forward in a mirror. And I'm gonna place them directly on top of my actual lashes, really close to the lash band. So I'm just looking straight in a mirror. Got the lashes with my tweezers. And I'm gonna apply the middle that I've got held as close to my lash as possible. Then I'm gonna take the outer, apply it on my lash band, take the inner. I've gotten this too close to my inner corner, so I'm going to drag that out part and just pull it a little bit. And there, that one's on. Alright, so I'm going to do the other one. Same thing. Grabbing it with my tweezers right in the middle, looking straight ahead in a mirror. Placing it in the center. Placing it on the outer. Then placing it on the inner corner. Then I like to go back with my tweezers and I squeeze that band of the lashes to my real lashes with the tweezers on the inner corner. Sometimes your tweezers will get sticky and the lashes want to stick to them, so you just have to go and rub that glue off. But I'll just go all around my lash line, or yeah, where the band of those lashes, and squeeze it to my real lashes. Okay, then after I've got them applied, I always go and add a little more mascara. That'll just help them blend with your real lashes a little better. And then you're done. That's it. Super easy, super simple. I know it seems really complicated, but literally once you get the hang of it and you get the hang of applying them to yourself, you can do it in 3 minutes tops. It doesn't take long at all. It just takes practice. The hardest thing is figuring out where that good place of getting the lashes tacky, of getting that glue tacky before you apply it on. If you try to put the lashes on while the glue is still too wet, it won't stick. So then it's just a slide, they just slide everywhere and it makes a mess. If you put it on and the lashes won't stick to your skin, then you've let the glue get too dry, and then you just need to apply a little bit more and just let it get tacky again. So getting that down pat is a key, and then also just looking straight in the mirror with the tweezers and then just applying them straight on top of the lashes. For beginners, maybe always using like an eyeliner. If you do have an eyeliner on, it does make it easier for the lashes to blend with your real lashes. With that eyeliner on, you can't really tell as bad if it's not all the way up onto your lash line. If you have an eyeliner on, until you feel like you're really comfortable with it, I would always wear an eyeliner with your makeup. But yeah guys, so that's it. It's super easy, it's super simple. I'll put down a list of my favorite lashes from drugstore price all the way up to high-end price, just so that way if you need to have some suggestions on which ones to buy, I'll have them down below as well as a link. So yeah guys, this is it. This is how you apply falsies. It's super simple. If you have any questions, just comment them down below and I'll make sure that I answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.